Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. No, we're not in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, or down in Nashville in Opryland, USA. But instead, we're right here on Del Hollow Lake in Clay County in Salina, Tennessee. And along with me is Johnny Lynn. I'm Butch Burnett, and one of our other announcers, Speedy Qualls. I believe he's in the water somewhere, isn't he, Johnny?
Probably.
But today we're coming to you from the Holly Creek Ride-a-Slide on Del Hollow Lake in Salina, Tennessee. Right now, Freeman's just filming everybody as they go down. We'll start interviewing a few people as they come up through here in a few minutes, see how they feel about all this ride-a-slide stuff.
You fall off over through there, boy. If you fall off there. What's White's name? It was that White name. Margaret and John Stroke.
The owners of the Holly Creek Ride-a-Slide is Jim and Pat White. And let's see, the camera, I believe, is on Pat up there right now in the red pants. I believe they're all going to quit for him since the camera's on them. And the owners is Jim, Pat White, and Margaret and James Strout. Strouts has only been living here in Clay County for, I believe, what I can remember, 4 or 5 years, something like that. But we've got a good crowd here this afternoon.
A lot of people camera shy, too.
A lot of people camera shy right now, Johnny.
Probably in the store
camera shy in the store, getting them something to eat and drink. Today is their grand opening here. They're open free to the public. A lot of people are taking advantage of it. There's a little wipeout down there at the bottom of the hill. The ride-a-slide stays full just about all the time. Every time I've ever come by, there's a lot of kids here. They like it very well. We'll get the owners down here with us after a bit talking. Here goes 3 down the slide now at one time. I think 3 is, you say you've never ridden this neither, Johnny, right?
No, I helped construct the thing about 3 years ago, and I never have been down it. Never have ridden down it yet.
But I think there's a limit on the rules up there. No more than 2 on a mat, I think. But I know there.
2 mats there, I think.
Yeah, at one time I saw 5 go down a while ago, and they're getting close to the top of the wall. But the thing is built to an angle. Well, you're going downhill all the time. It's built to an angle on each curb, though, that there's no way you can go over the wall or anything. A lot of people are coming up through here now.
That concerns me very much, Butch. I was afraid that I would go
jump straight over
the far wall down there.
Keep going down in the woods there and end up in the lake. Fraser, I forget what his name is. We'll get him. He's been wearing this thing out today.
How you doing?
All right, you okay?
Yeah.
Interview with America. Get him first.
We got an interview here. What's your name, sir?
Edmund Fletcher.
Edmund Fletcher. Where are you from?
Oh, Kettle, Kentucky.
Hey, is this your first trip down here to the ride-a-slide?
I've been riding this for about 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Have a great time, huh?
Yes. It's an enjoyment.
Yeah.
I'm just
Tell me something. I'm worried about these banks here. I'm afraid I'm gonna fly off. Is there any danger to this?
No danger.
No danger.
I saw as many as 5 great big young men on there. I didn't know nobody ever went over.
I'm proud to hear that. I'm telling you.
There's no danger.
Good. I hadn't ridden it before. I'm gonna have to try it.
Oh yes, it's enjoyment.
Did you bring your whole family out here?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we enjoy it. I welcome every week.
Every week.
Every weekend. Right.
Good deal.
So been good to talk with you.
Good to talk to you, and come back.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Get in here and ride a little more.
I will later. I'm afraid.
Get up her nerve first, don't we?
Yeah.
Look at him look around, see who we're talking to.
I talked to, he owns, he's put in 3 stations. He's got 2 up in Kentucky and that one over in Cookville. And there's a lot of chances to take. It takes a long time, and we're in a bad place too. Time to build living. They're gonna. Yeah.
Get a corporation.
What's that pad made out of? I don't know. Them young'uns enjoying that, ain't they?
Yep.
You got the color set right on that?
Yeah.
Mommy. Oh, Margaret, tell her to. Johnny will go.
Let's go get it.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
Gonna run down.
right. Yeah, no, nothing else.
Hey, nothing.
Now tell Margaret to come down.
Now there's one we want to talk to. The ball-headed fella.
We got that other old guy a while ago that comes up on it was wore out today.
It'd be dry if he hit it many times.
Ever you are the
Somebody just get us.
Oh, chicken.
I'll go in.
my first trip down.
Keep that down here a minute.
Did you like that, young man? Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Sneaking in from the back, here we are.
We've been hollering for you.
The program. Right, right.
Well,
Mommy. Hey.
here goes Speedy again. No! He drowns everybody down there. You know, well, while Freeman's filming up here, we'll talk to Margaret and Pat down here, owners and operators, correct?
Right.
Okay. I'll ask Margaret first. When was the opening date? First year, not this summer.
It's been 2 years ago.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
How long, either one of you, how long did it take us to make this thing?
We finished it in about 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks.
Hard work.
Hard work. How many did you have working?
There's 8 boys from the high school that didn't know they couldn't do it, and us.
that didn't know they couldn't do it.
And one cranky old concrete pourer that worked us.
Uh-huh.
Knew what he was
Well,
doing.
now, what exactly went into this? You got mainly just concrete and block, isn't it?
That's right. Concrete and block.
And just getting it at the exact angle. How'd you know how to get the right angle stuff?
We really didn't have any plans. We'd just pour a little, and if it looked good, we'd pour some more.
And then if it looked bad, chip that out. And
Well, we had a backhoe come out, and he just sort of, we said, we like it going this way, and he laid it out for us, and then we smoothed it out, and then poured the concrete where we wanted it.
just started from there.
Yeah. Just, we
And-
took a little bit at a time.
And only 2 weeks of building to build the whole thing.
Approximately. From the time of actual start to actual finish, we were done in 2 weeks' time. We had the idea 2 weeks before we started.
Oh, is that?
It took us 2 weeks to get up the guts to try it.
Okay. Your water is recycled through a pump, continuous back and forth motion, isn't it?
Right.
Okay, now, you still use up so much water. How much water a day do you reckon is used and lost, whatever?
Well, it depends a lot upon how many people are riding. On a weekend, we'll lose, maybe 500-600 gallons.
Yeah, I know I saw the truck go out a while ago and reload once. Today, I already come back. 400-gallon truck. The mat. Speedy, wait a minute. Come here. Well, Freeman's got his camera now, but the mat. Now, what's these mats made out of?
I don't know, Margaret, you tell me. I don't know either.
Well, now, they're heavy. What are they?
They're
About a 2.5 foot before, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's some kind of just a real hard foam. And what all you've got on your surface now is just a real slick, a swimming pool paint or something
an
like that?
epoxy paint.
Epoxy. And combined with water there, then gives you speed down the ramp.
The less body contact that you have and the heavier you are, the faster you'll go.
Such as Mr. Qualls over
Yes,
here.
Mr.
on
Qualls will fly.
the-
Mr. Qualls will fly.
And a
That's
small
where you,
and a small child will just float down the middle like a little leaf.
That's what makes it nice for all ages, because a very small child can go at a very slow rate and still enjoy it, whereas
Yeah.
the heavier ones and the bigger people and the adults will get a little faster ride and a more enjoyable ride for them.
when Speedy spends all day up here, you have to go get 400 extra gallons of water.
Charge him double.
Charge him double. Okay, that's a good point right there to hit on. Today now it's your summer grand opening, really, isn't it? And it is open free to the public and everything.
Today.
But what is your normal daily fee for anyone that wants to come up and ride on the slide?
It's $1.50 for the first half hour, and then 75 cents for every half hour after that.
After that,
And you can buy a all-day pass for $5, a season pass for $25, and any civic group or organization or even families that, get up a whole bunch of people, and they can rent it for $25.
okay.
For an-
What if
for an afternoon?
if somebody wants to have a party or something like that? It will be blocked off from any other public use. Then they can
Right.
have their own party
Right,
for 25.
for $25.
Okay.
John down, one of the owners, get him on.
Yeah, and the young kid on the back there.
There goes.
What about the hours? What hours are you open?
Mostly, we usually open about noon every day, and we're open until whenever business.
Whenever
lets us.
business slacks off at night. You got lights to keep it open at night.
Yeah,
and-
but it's a lot more fun to ride it without the lights.
Is that right? And hit the water in the dark?
Uh-huh. We do have a light installed that we can turn on, but really, most people are through by 10 o'clock in the evening, and then it's not real dark. You have your
Yeah.
moonlight, and we have enough openness around here that it's fun to ride it with no lights.
Say a few words, John, while you're
Yeah, we'll get John. Say a few words.
One of the big talkers, right? Let's see. Any comments that you would like to make while I try to think of some more questions?
Not really, except everybody seems to have a good time, and it's fun for the whole family, young and old, and it doesn't make any difference. The kids and the parents and the grandparents and everybody rides.
And even the ones that don't ride enjoy watching.
Enjoy what? I know you've got a good crowd sitting up there watching.
And they sit long enough, and after a while, they build up the nerve. They'll even try.
Well, we haven't got any shades, either get hot now.
Get hot and want to get cooled off, right? Now, Margaret says for me not to say anything about it, but now if I got on there, I'd go over the wall.
No, you wouldn't, Butch.
No, I've been noticing everybody for the last hour now. You don't get close to the edge of the thing. It's the way it's designed now that you just
Right.
have fun. You go around the circle and you're going down the next stretch. But now you do have rules. When
Oh.
people comes up, you have your rules and regulations.
Yeah, they're
You know those right up.
right offhand, all the rules. Well, to begin with, they have to hold on to the mat. It won't hurt you to fall off the mat, but it's better to, to
Stay.
hold on. When the pool is low, we don't want them to ride in chains because they could cram into each other. When it's full, I mean, you've seen today they've been doing it. It hasn't bothered them. Other than that, they're real, and getting out of the pool at the end, you don't lollygag in the pool. But other than that, it's a safe ride. We've never had anyone hurt on it.
For any of the parents that's watching the rebroadcast this week, then, if they have relatives coming in from up north or west or anywhere, they have children with them, they don't want to take them out on the lake and leave them on a dangerous lake with anybody, this is one of the best places they can bring them.
That's right.
Because, I mean, there's not it's not like a swimming pool. There's not a lifeguard. It is at your own risk, but there's so many people constantly going behind it that they have to be
Right.
somebody pick somebody up.
Right. And the water isn't
2.5
maybe
feet
2
deep at
feet,
most.
something
Yeah,
like
at
that.
the bottom where
Because
where they hit
that's
down there.
a lot of people are afraid of that. They're afraid of water, and the first thing they ask is how deep is the water.
Yeah.
They think they're
Yeah.
going to hit a swimming pool that's 6 foot deep, and that's just not true. If you have a child that's a 4-year-old that has a lot of nerve, they can go down and never have to worry about it. It all depends on the disposition of the child.
We supervise the whole time anybody's here. I mean, we watch them and see that nobody does anything that's too reckless. I mean, we like for the teenagers to have fun. But some of the places that we have seen other slides, they have very strict rules and regulations, which I can understand why, because they have such a large number of people. But as long as you watch them and don't let them get too far out of hand, there's no reason why they can't have a good time. I mean,
You don't
you
allow.
don't have to restrict them completely.
Right, you don't just get on kids. You don't allow real rigorous horseplay. Or some parents won't have to worry about them coming up and maybe drunks and stuff around
Right.
and giving a hard time, stuff like this
Right.
either.
Oh, no. We've never had any problems like that.
Right. Just a fine place to take the children for any afternoon or any day that they're off and have some fun.
Right, and people having family reunions, they could look into it if they go to the park a lot of times.
Oh, yeah.
I think they might enjoy something like this
You've
for
got,
an occasion like that.
We have picnic tables, and of course we have the area here in between the slide, which is quite adequate for picnicking, and we don't
Yeah.
mind to put the tables down there for people. And as a matter of fact, we usually do have the tables down there. It's just that this week we were a little tired and got too lazy to carry them down.
Right. Well, if you have anything else after the little bit that you'd like to talk about, be sure and come back down and holler at us. But I'll turn the microphone over to Speedy and Johnny now and let them interview some of the people as they come up.
Okay.
We thank you all.
Thank you.
Come here, young kid.
What you calling me, young kid? I feel young.
You look like you're the one that's having the most fun on this
Oh,
thing.
I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy it so well. Yeah. No. You been riding it, ain't you?
Oh, yeah. Let's get a first-timer here. This is Johnny Lynn over here, and I believe he's gone at it 3 times.
3 times. First time ever I've been on it. I helped build a thing several years ago. It gets better. The more trips you go down, it gets better. You know how to do it.
You don't get skin up either, do you? It's
No,
pretty
I ain't.
slick.
Yeah.
They've recoated it this year and
Yeah,
everything.
It's good. It's not bad.
Let's stop a little young one here. Johnny, let's see you go down it one more time. Go head first this time.
Oh.
Come here. What do you think of it? You're the one that does all the little tricks on it, right? What's that little mat called that you ride down on?
Little gray man. That's what they call him.
That's what. Okay. Well, show us some of your tricks up there. Grab one of them little mats.
Let me borrow
Run up there and grab one. Where are you boys from here?
Out on Pea Ridge up in Kentucky.
Pea Ridge on Kentucky. What do y'all think of this here slide?
It's a lot of fun.
How often y'all come out here?
Well, I haven't been coming lately. I've come out every week.
Up too long. We comes about every Sunday.
Well, hope you have a fun time and take off. Okay. The Rider Slide is open 7 days a week here. This is up Holly Creek, up around Pea Ridge area in Salina, Tennessee. Fred, you think you'll be going on it today? Yeah. There goes the little kid again, folks. I don't know how old he is. So we'll have to wait for a few other little people to get up here and ask them what they think of this thing. Here, I love it myself. What do you boys think of this thing here?
It's fun. Goodbye.
Here comes the Burnett. I don't know what to think of him. What do you think of this slide here?
I like it.
How do you ride it most of the time? Just laying down or sitting on it or on your head or upside down or what? Well, take off and have fun then. There goes Johnny Lynn again. Oh! Mention again, we're open 7 days a week here. Opens around 12 o'clock. That old guy, we done got him. He's like the second little kid. This is a weir here, ain't it? Are you the one that does the tricks also?
Yeah, we both do. Yeah.
Let's go down it and see some of your tricks, what you do on it.
Okay, come on.
Here's another young kid here.
Yeah,
What do you
16
think of this
Hayes.
slide?
It's fine. We come every Sunday afternoon and ride it.
Where are y'all from?
Up in Kendall, Kentucky, up in Cumberland County, up in Kentucky.
I hope you keep on coming back
We
then.
come every
Have fun.
I just hit it right.
Okay. I noticed when I go down it, I have to holler to get the people out of the way so I won't knock them down. But I'm going to hit it once, turn it over to you here for a little while.
All right, we'll see if we can talk to some people coming up from the slide, coming up from the bottom. This looks like a little Watson boy here. Is that who that is? What's your name? I forget it.
Jerry Watson.
You come out here every Sunday?
No, it's about my first time.
Is it? Did you come in last year?
Yeah, little.
Little? Oh, you having a good time?
Terrific.
Terrific. Wonderful. Let's see if we can talk. Ah, Miss White. The owner's girl. You get free rides all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Did you help build the slide? Was it?
Yeah.
How long did it take?
Yeah. Oh Lord, it didn't really take that long, a couple weeks, but it was hard. We didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was up here some. I saw you sitting under the shade trees while everybody was working.
You had to work on it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Well, it was
Have a good time.